the screen. Liverpool Chats TV, we're live with the team.
Jamie's back, another live stream.
Oi, oi.
Comments flying like a dream. Type your thoughts, let it all be seen. Liverpool Chat TV on your screen.
First call in, says we're winning by 5. Second one fuming about the ref last night. Mods in the chat, keeping everything clean. You drop your take, it's part of the scene.
Jamie's back, another live stream. Comments flying like a dream. Type your thoughts, let it all be seen. Liverpool Chat TV on your screen.
Who's in the chat?
Say your name,
Say your name.
say your name.
Drop that scoreline, call that game.
Call that game.
From Anfield Road to every screen, we're all one voice.
For one big team.
Yes, guys, big up everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to another show where we're going to be talking about the Arne slot situation. And with my man K-Mac. K-Mac, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Hope everyone's well.
Yeah, man. Big up Sean as well. Who does make the music.
Yeah,
on
hit the like and
channel.
subscribe. Hit them.
Yeah, Sean makes the music on the channel, man. Go and check out Sean's channel if you're not already. Big up Lakers. What's the bomber? Hang on. What? Paul Joyce bomber? Whoa. What are we talking about here? It better be a real thing, man. I don't see nothing from Paul Joyce. Maybe I'm behind the life. Paul Joyce has been talking. What's he been saying, man? Big up to Colin in the chat. Isn't a bomber. Oh, okay. What is it then? What's he been talking about? We're sure we'll find out quite soon. Let me have a look. How you doing, K-Mac? Anyway, you all right, man?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I had a bit of an hour and a half rant on my show last night. Got it all out of the system.
Yeah, you had a rant, did you? Sweet. Yeah. Why not, man? Why not?
I've had some like wild comments in the on it saying you were on form last night.
Hey, man, you got to have your say. Go for it, man. I don't blame you. It's not good at the moment.
I got rid of it all, but I hadn't. I still had more hate.
There's more. More hate coming, is there? More hate coming. I can't. Obviously, there'll be things coming on. When it hits Twitter, I'll have a look. Choices of blueness. He is.
Right,
What's Choice been saying, Lakers? Let me know in chat, man. Or if you've got a link, give me the link and I can check it. I can check it out. But I hope everyone in the chat is doing well. Thank you very much for being here.
Liverpool's transition struggles. Paul Joyce reported, it was yesterday though, that Liverpool is facing a second successive summer of transition after spending 450 million last year. Following the draw, may require expensive solutions. That's it.
Expensive solutions, eh? That's because how bad the manager is. Got no choice now.
Maybe the expensive solution is to sack him.
Yeah, exactly. Ash says, did you see David Lynch say we're not making top forward slot, but Hughes is keeping him until the season is over? Ooh, there's some interesting things.
I really have a lot of respect.
So even David Lynch is saying we're not going to make top forward slot.
He's walking on a tightrope. He is, like, with some of the stuff he says, like, because he says it while he's at the ground, like literally in the press box, like afterwards. And you're David, like, mate, you're really walking a tightrope with the club, like.
Colin's like, we only need to make one change. Let's get to this first. Obviously, there's a lot of this news going around about Curtis Jones. I don't know if anyone's seen that video going around of Curtis Jones. Anyone seen it? With him and the manager?
No.
From the game. So that image came out and then, hang on, I've got it here. Hang on, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it on the screen. So this has been doing the rounds today. I won't put the sound on, but yeah, it's slot. Look, Jones sort of like is having an argument. He doesn't know what to do, and then he just goes, go and play. So everything's like ruck, like what we're doing, doesn't understand the instruction, and then Slot's just going, go over there, fuck off, get out of my life. Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah, it's just.
He's asking for smoking a pancake.
Smoking a pancake. And then today, obviously, last night, there's been rumours now of Tottenham Hotspur looking at Curtis Jones for the summer. Now, there's many midfielders I'd sell before Curtis Jones. Alexis McAllister.
Yeah, there's I can name two.
So, yeah, I wouldn't sell Curtis Jones, K-Mac, but what do you make all this Curtis Stone? He's a chef, I think. This Curtis Jones stuff for the last 24 hours.
I mean, mate. I mean, right now, all you have to do is give Arne a sideways look, and you get booted out the team. like, look at Chiesa. He's got a black eye.
Yeah, he has, ain't he? I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, mate, Arne, he got messed with Arne, the penitentiary. Look, the thing with Curtis Jones, if people don't know in the chat, is Liverpool have been in contract discussions for like over a year with him.
Yeah, it's been a while now, isn't it?
and they refuse to give him what he deserves by the looks of it. Look, Curtis can go and earn 150 grand a week at another club easily. So,
yeah, what?
Why the hell are we trying to give him the money that Reece Williams is on?
I don't get why this Curtis. You'd think the Curtis contract stuff would be really easy, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean the thing is though, it's a bit like Canate. It's a bit like Canate. He signed the deal ages ago, and the club are just like, well, your deal's not up yet, like, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but like the guy should have had a pay rise by now, for God's sake.
Yeah, like his wages are very low for a player of his quality. I just don't understand it. It's a contract with Curtis Jones that I feel like is very easy to do. He's a Liverpool born and bred footballer who wants to play for Liverpool. It means a lot to.
He wants to be the captain. He wants to be the captain.
Yeah, just give him a contract,
that is
man.
literally what he wants to do. He wants to take over from Virgil van Dijk as the captain.
He wants to play for the football club. I don't think Jones is going to be arguing too much about, what his value is and what he thinks he should deserve and contract-wise. Yeah. He just wants to play for the club. Just give him a decent contract and move on.
Give him what Gomez is on. He'll be fine.
Crazy, me.
Gomez is on I think Gomez is on 90 grand. Just give him 90 grand. He'll be cool. And every Liverpool fan will be like, great, we've got him for another 5 years. He's 24. You get him in his prime.
Is it a worry that we're going to go into a summer where I feel like we are going to buy a midfielder in the summer? And I've said this previously. As much as I'd love us to, I don't see us having an extra midfielder to what we've already got. I think Endo will leave, and I think Stefan Bajcetic might leave, and players like that. But they're not used anyway, so let's count them out of it because they're not used by the manager.
Yeah.
If you look at our first team midfielders, I don't think we keep all of them and add to that. So I think one does go in that realm. I know a lot of people saying get a midfielder in, he just replaces Endo. I just, that's still too many first team midfielders. So I think one does leave. And Curtis Jones not signing a contract yet, K-Mac. It's a bit of a worry because, I actually think he's easy for the club to sell.
Yeah, we can't be selling Curtis Jones. I wouldn't. The reason why we've had any form, if we've had any anyway, is because he's been in the team.
Yeah, I love
that's just a fact. He keeps on midfield going. If there's one player that can go, it's McAllister. Sorry, I said it out loud. All right, I don't see any improvements. I really don't. The problem with him is he's playing less and he's actually just as bad, which doesn't make any sense. Because I'm sat there going, okay, maybe he's just been played too much and he just needs to be come in sparingly. But he's coming in and he's crap. And he's coming in for 15 minutes and he's not good. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. If he wants to go to Real Madrid, by all means, fill your boots, mate. Give Curtis Jones your wages and then get a guy in like an Adam Morton or I really rate Elliot Anderson or one of those guys. Get one of them in, get a destroyer, well, not like a destroyer, but like a stronger player, stronger than Gravenberch, basically. Yeah, who's made of quavers and pulls out of tackles consistently. Did you see him pull out of tackles again? Did you see him?
Yeah. Well, he's not a DM, is he? That's
just hiding from tackles against Burnley. Seriously, mate.
Gerald says here, do any of you know what he's asking for? How can you both just sit there with so much certainty? Well, the thing is, Gerald, he's on 15 grand a week, if that's to believe. That's why I'm saying,
he's not going to be asking for 200 grand, is he?
Yeah,
exactly. That'd be wild.
So, if he is asking for 200 grand, and that's the case, then yeah,
he's not going to get that. He's not going to get that Tottenham.
He's not going to get that anywhere he goes. So, if he's asking for, I don't know, 110, 120 from 15, I'd give it to him.
I think rather give it.
Yeah. So, just going from apparently, we have to say this apparently, what we know and what we read and what we see, that's the contract he's on. So, I don't know. But look, I don't want Curtis to go anywhere. I'd like to keep Curtis. I think it's
yeah.
But the fact that we haven't got a contract of him lined up yet, and now we hear reports that Tottenham really like him, is a worry for me because Harvey Elliott obviously left as well, and Liverpool don't seem to want him back either. So, yeah, losing Curtis, who's a scarce Liverpool-born player in our team, would be a bit hard to do, especially when people feel like there's midfielders in our team right now shouldn't be there at all. So I'd actually think Curtis has been our best midfielder this season, in my opinion, from a footballing standpoint. I think Szoboszlai is up there as well, but I think Szoboszlai is sort of starting to fade away a little bit. But yeah, Curtis. I mean, Curtis was the guy involved in the pass. Curtis got the assist for Wirtz in the goal, I believe. So
Curtis in most games is the pre-assist, assist, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
he's the pass to the guy that then does the assist. I mean, look, at the end of the day, like everything that comes out of our midfield comes out of Curtis Jones's foot, basically.
It has been recently.
The progressive passer at Liverpool right now, and the only one.
Yeah. No, it has been recently as well.
He's also been filling in it left back as well, quite a lot, and dropping into defence. Like he's been doing his bit. I mean, he didn't have a great game against Burnley, I've got to be honest. Like I think he won 2 out of 9 duels. Like he wasn't good against Burnley, but I wasn't really sure where he was playing. Like was he like a weird like 10 in it or something?
Who was that? Supposedly,
no, Curtis. He looked like he was like really far forward.
Well, they're trying to
midfield that much.
Yeah, I think they're trying to link Curtis Wirtz and Ekitike up because Josh says in the chat they're the 3 that link up all the time.
Yeah,
if you like on that left hand side of our pitch, Curtis. Through the middle and left hand side, you've got Curtis, Ekitike, and Wirtz. They're linking up constantly. All our best stuff comes from them 3 players.
Curtis did keep on dropping over to the right hand side. I didn't notice that because we didn't have a right winger or a right back. I'm not really sure what we had on the right hand side, if I'm honest, in that game.
It's just in the last few weeks, Frimpong just plays on his own out there. We don't have a right sided player.
It's just weird.
We have no right sided player at the moment, which I'll get to right now. Just to segue it's over because obviously
literally Frimpong by himself.
It is at the moment, but Joker says you guys are really overhyping an average player like Curtis. He's 25 years and he's a squad player at best. That's your opinion, Joker. But would you say that he's arguably been Liverpool's best midfielder this season? And if he has been, and you believe he's average, what does that say against Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister, and all them guys?
He was really good last season as well.
And he was good, and he was decent last season as well. And we're not sitting here saying he's like I'm not saying he's Pedri. Pedri's the best midfielder in the world for me. But Curtis does a lot of good stuff on the ball that goes unseen, probably. He's very good at progressing the ball, moving the ball forward, passing the ball forward, passing it into feet. Is he going to get you goals? No, that's not Curtis's game as a midfielder. He don't get goals, really. But he keeps the ball moving. He was there
for tapping, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, it gets the ball moving.
The defender got in the way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where our striker was, but he was there.
Jamrat says you're using one season as a bar. I'm not, because I'll go back a couple of years ago. I will go back to when I think was it Klopp's last year or the year before that when it was we kept moaning that a lot. We don't know how to rate Curtis Jones because he plays the game, looks decent. Unfortunately, he gets injured, and then he's out the team again for months. You don't really see him. And I think under a Klopp that year, he got like 15 games in a row, and then people were saying, yeah, he's actually a good footballer. He's actually a really good player, and he's one of our better players in that time as well when he played them games in a row.
He popped up with a few goals and a couple of assists.
And then last season, me and K-Mac kept screaming for Curtis Jones to play last season.
Yeah.
A lot more. So, yeah, I'm not sitting here going, I'm not saying he's the best thing in the world and we can't buy better. But when I'm comparing him to what we got in our midfield in the last couple of years, I would say he's just as good. I would say he's just as good as what we got in our team right now, really. And if everyone thinks Curtis ain't good enough, then McAllister's not good enough, Gravenberch ain't good enough, Szoboszlai is not good enough. They all have to go as well. So it's who do you keep and who do you move on? That's what it is. And at this moment in time, I'd keep Curtis Jones over Alexis McAllister.
Yeah,
simple as that.
Yeah,
simple as that.
I would.
Right, let's go over
Gravenberch as well, by the way. But that's just
yeah. But this is like mine and K-Mac's preference. Yeah, everyone else in the chat, you'll have a different preference. Do you know what I mean?
I'd be really interested to see a Liverpool midfield this season with Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones as the 2-8s. I think that would be really good, but he's not doing it.
I mean, it's just like, again, this is just preference, guys, in the chat. Mine and K-Mac's preference is to have Curtis Jones play a little bit more. And we like him. People in the chat, if your preference is not like Curtis Jones, that's fine, man. And this is why it's all about preference of a footballer people like. You know, we like Curtis Jones because of the stuff we watch him do. We feel like he's perfect for that role. Some people think Curtis Jones is a bum. Man, that's cool, guys. It's all about opinions. You know what I mean? It's all about opinions. So there's another opinion that's going to break the world in a minute. Before we do that, let's get to the super chat. Big up Morshane. Is it? How do I say his name? Morshane. Yeah. Yeah, Morshane. Big up Morshane. Who would you sign in January and the summer window? So this January, I would buy a centre back badly because I don't want us to buy 3 centre backs in the summer, and I think we should buy 1 centre back now, and a left winger if he's available. But I know the left winger I want, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Summer window, it's going to be a crazy one, Machine. It's going to be mad. Liverpool going to have another big window. We're going to have to buy 3 centre-backs minimum, in my opinion, if we're not buying 1 this winter. We need a left winger. You arguably need a right winger, and you need a central midfielder.
This January, for me, definitely a centre-back and a right-back. Definitely. For me. The others can wait. But definitely those 2 positions, or a centre back that can play right back.
Yeah,
but 100% we need one body in there that can do 2 jobs, or 1 of each.
Yeah.
Summer, I don't know until we get a new manager. Really, I don't.
Yeah, it'll depend.
We could sign 10 players. They might all be crap on the slot.
And that's the thing, guys. Remember, these players are looking bad at the moment because of the coach. You know, who knows? Even McAllister and Kanate could be looking better if under a different coach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure. I know there's a lot of McAllister love in the chat.
Look, there isn't from anonymous 1777.
Yeah, I've never been a big McAllister fan. Big up Jamrock says 3 minimum centre backs based on what assumption, Jamie? Big up Jamrock. Virgil will have 1 year left on his contract next season at 34. He'll be 35 next season. We're going to have to replace him. So that's 1. If Kanate leaves, then that's 2. And I've got a feeling Joe Gomez leaves in the summer because I believe he's only got 1 year left on his deal. And Joe Gomez was very close to leaving this summer. So Liverpool are up for Joe Gomez leaving the football club. So if Joe Gomez leaves and Kanate leaves in the summer, and then Virgil have 1 more year left in his deal, I'd like to get that Virgil replacement in before he leaves, and then replace the other 2 if they do leave. So that's why I'm saying 3 minimum, Jamrock. If everyone stays, you're probably looking at 2. So yeah, that's my opinion on that situation. Big up Scraps. He says a new manager can't make McAllister faster or taller.
True.
Yeah. It's just McAllister was way better under Klopp. I'm not sure, you know. I'm not. I actually think McAllister's best season was last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his best season was last season.
He had a rest as well, didn't he?
Yeah. So
he didn't have a big tournament.
I just don't know. Yeah, we got a World Cup this year, so that's another shitload of games.
He's going to be clean cracking next year.
Going into next summer, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I think McAllister we have to look up. Big up Russell in the chat.
He's going to be running with a parachute on, isn't he?
Yeah. Look, McAllister's got his fans, and so's Ibu Kanate, who I want to just quickly chat about. So, there was a tweet today. Let me get this tweet up. Where is it? There it is. So, Liverpool and Kanate are currently at a stalemate in their contract negotiations. Canate believes his performances merit a salary that would place him amongst the highest paid defenders in the Premier League. Right? I quote tweeted that saying I must be watching a different Canate. That's what. Yeah, people don't like me. I get it. It's all understandable. Canate believes his performance merit a salary that would place him amongst the highest paid centre backs in the Premier League. Now,
is that an interview from 6 months ago?
I don't know. So let's look at the highest paid centre backs. Let me Google this. The highest paid centre backs.
I said he wanted 300 grand, and everyone laughed at me. I said he wanted 300 grand a long time ago as well. Like Tom Little said this as well.
Let's have a look. The highest paid. That's our chat TBT. This right. Highest paid centre backs in the Premier League. So, the highest paid centre backs in the Premier League is Virgil van Dijk, 350. Mark Gay, that has now been officially reported, he's on 300 grand a week. John Stones is on 250.
You laughed at me for that one as well, by the way.
John Stones is on 250 grand a week. Reece James is on 250. And then you got like Saliba and Gabriel around the 200, 250 grand a week. So are we saying that Canate wants something in between 250 and 300? Is that what we're roughly sort of getting at here?
Yeah.
We've got right. I've got to be really careful because
we've literally not signed Guehi because he wanted 300 grand.
Yeah, Gay's on massive money, man.
You know, Gay's 10 million as well, by the way, mate. You got a 10 million signing on fee.
So someone said it today. Mark Gay's full contract, everything. So the money City are putting into Mark Gay comes up to £110 million.
It's mental.
For transfer fee, wages, signing on fee, and bonuses, everything City are going to pay for Mark Gay this January is £110 million. That's what it comes up to in total if you add it all up in the years that he's going to be at Manchester City. That is why Liverpool never went for Mark Gay this January. Liverpool would not go to equal what City paid in total for Mark Gay, which is with transfer fee, bonuses, signing on fee, and wages in total for the years he's at City for will cost 110 million quid. I like Mark Gay. We all like Mark Gay. I know Scraps does, K-Mac does, but I don't like him at a 300 grand a week.
That is crazy money.
It's like I consider that world-class level wages for a centre-back, right? And he's not that. He could be eventually, but he's not that right now. If I don't think Mark Gay is worth that, Canate is not worth that, right? I'd argue in the last 12 months, Mark Gay has outperformed Canate as a centre-back, right? In the last 12 months. I know I'm going to get criticised for this because there is a massive Canate fan base out there that he can't do nothing wrong, right? Nothing. He's blameless for everything. Yes, he's at the scene of the crime for almost every Liverpool goal, but he's blameless for everything. You've got to put context in for it anytime he makes a mistake. I just don't think he's that guy. I think he's a very good centre-back. I keep saying it. Don't think he's a shit centre-back or anything like that. I think he's a very good centre-back. But, yeah, all I keep hearing with Canate is like, Canate doesn't have a right back next to him. Canate has to play a high line. Canate this, Canate that. Like,
mate, he had a right back next to him against Burnley, and he watched the guy run past him.
I'm just not a big fan.
He was all over the place, mate. He was all over the place for that goal.
If they offer Canate 200 grand a week, I'm cool with that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm cool with that as well, by the way.
If they offer him 200 grand a week, I'm saying sign the contract, my man. Stay at the football club. I'm very happy with Canate staying, guys. I'm very happy with Canate staying at the football club. Very happy.
I am in January.
Yeah. But But 200, like if you're looking at 250, 300, I'd actually, if I'm Liverpool, I'm thinking, is there defenders equally as good as Kanate out there that will accept wages far less than what Kanate is demanding? And if the answer is yes, then you move on, don't you?
I'd probably for Kanate, I'd probably go as high as 220.
Yeah,
to make it happen, because that's one of the highest wages at Liverpool. It's not the highest, but it is one of the highest. Like I think that's like, isn't that what Wirtz is on? Sorry, yeah, I think that's what Wirtz is on, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you're kind of putting him on that kind of wage, which is fine, because then Robbo's leaving, isn't he? So that's like 160 grand a week. Like we're paying a guy who's on the bench 160 grand a week, by the way, and we're paying another guy who's sat on the bench 150 grand a week. Like Liverpool are doing a really good job of spunking money up the wall on wages this season because Arne isn't playing anybody. I think Endo's on 100 grand a week as well, by the way. Like,
it is
a bit crazy right now. Like,
let me have a look at what Bastoni's on March. So Bastoni's on a reported wage of 10 million euros a year at Inter Milan, which is 190 grand a week.
That's good money in Italy,
and that's euros, by the way. So
that's good money.
Let me put that in pound a minute. Let me convert that.
We'd have to pay him like 300,
Let me have a look. So that works out as 170 grand a week in pound. So you get Bastoni on our money is on 170 grand a week in the Milan. In euros, 190 grand a week. So the Great British Pound is on 170 grand a week, yeah. So if you double his wages, what's that? Just over 300, ain't it? Would I give Bastoni? I'd rather give Bastoni 300 grand a week than Kanate. Yeah.
Yeah, because Bastone's going to be Virgil's replacement.
Yeah, I'm
okay with it. And I'm okay with it. He plays on the left-hand side. He's really good. He's a leader. He's 26. He's been at the heart of that club for like 5 years. I'm fine with that. And then get Ordonez in on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Bastoni, Ordonez, and then you've got a couple of backups.
Yeah, I mean, they might look at Leone and Bastoni as a centre-back partnership, Or Italian.
That's pretty frightening, that, isn't it?
Or Italian no nonsense. So Liverpool been linked with Bastoni for quite a number of years now, to be absolutely fair. This is my argument I've had with the Kanate situation, right? Kanate at Liverpool has never been the man at centre-back. That's Virgil van Dijk, yeah? We never really see Kanate without Virgil and Kanate with another centre-back partner to see how it works and if Kanate can be the leader of that centre-backs. Can Kanate organise a back four? Is Kanate the leader of a centre-back in that back four where he commands everything, manages the back line? We know Virgil is. That's what Virgil does, right? So if Virgil leaves and Kanate signs a new contract, Kanate is the guy because he's been there for so long. He's now top boy. Which means can Kanate be what Virgil be? We've seen Virgil still be Virgil with Gomez alongside him, Kwanzaa alongside him, Kanate alongside him, Matip alongside him, Gravenberch alongside him. Virgil is still Virgil, yeah? Will Kanate be that kind of centre-back, or do you have to go and buy a centre-back that is like a master at organising a defence?
Right? I think what you have to do is I think when we replace Virgil, I think it makes sense that we buy both at once. We buy both of them together and they learn together. Like, that's it. You're there. You're the centre-back pairing, pre-season, go. Like, that's got to be the best way of doing it. Because you can't get a guy in to play with Virgil who's going to play instead of Virgil, because he's not on the left-hand side. He's on the right-hand side. And I hear loads of people talk about it saying, oh, yeah, it's easy enough for centre-backs to play right and left. No, it's not. It's just not. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not that easy. Like, they have a set way of playing. And this whole thing about Gahey that was going to eventually replace Virgil, I don't think that was the plan. I think he was going to probably just play on the right back position. Sorry, on the right centre back position. But he's not a right centre back. He's a left centre back, and he's always played there. So all of these guys that we're looking at, the likes of Schlotterbeck, obviously Bastoni, they play on the left hand side. Ordonez plays on the right. You have to look at who's going where. But for me, Canate was never going to be our future centre back to take over from Virgil. For me, he's never. I don't trust him. I'm sorry.
No.
And when he plays for France, he's never the leader in the France team either.
No.
He's always next to a leader. So he's always basically the backup, like the backup leader at the back. That makes sense.
Yeah. So Nico Schlotterbeck at Borussia Dortmund is currently on $5 million a year.
Waivers though, mate.
But is in contract talks a significant rise, with reports suggesting offers up to 14 million gross per season, including bonuses to keep him, which mean he seeks around 10 million, with interest from Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and noted lately as well. And I didn't know he had a brother. He had a brother as well. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Right. See, I don't know who Liverpool are looking at. Obviously, Liverpool been linked with this guy. He's had injuries though, which is a massive worry because he's had ACL issues.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
think Ordonez. I think Joel Ordonez from Club Brugge. I think he is 100% a target. Like, there's no way all of that information would come out of Ecuadorian media saying that the deal's done, Liverpool are going to sign him. There's no way that would come from nowhere. That has to come from somewhere. So I think Liverpool have definitely been watching him, and he is on the list. And if Jacquet goes to Chelsea, I think Ordonez comes to Liverpool. I think we were probably looking at Jacquet and probably looking at Ordonez. And Jacquet's going to Chelsea now. And by the way, Jacquet is going to make Chelsea very good. He is a beast. He's great on the ball. He's great in open spaces. And he's really good in the air. And he's still only 20. Like, that's another one that's going to come from Rennes and go on and become a superstar. Like, I'm good with Ordonez, Ales. We talked about him before, mate. We talked about Ordonez before. His numbers are brilliant. He's a good player. And he's also an Ecuadorian, and they produce the players. Like, he's been in the international team like for about 30, 40 games. He's still only like 21. He's basically part of the furniture now. He plays every single game. He's never injured.
Is that the Club Brugge bloke?
Every game for Ecuador.
Is that the Club Brugge player?
Yeah, Club Brugge. And they're in the Champions League. He's got loads of Champions League experience as well.
Yeah, he's played over 100 games at Club Brugge.
It's crazy, man.
Well.
He's just gone in. And the thing is, though, if we don't get him, he'll be another one that goes to Germany. And then he will be another one that ends up at a Real Madrid or a PSG or somewhere like that. Because I just think that's kind of the route that they take. Because do you remember William Pancho?
Yeah.
He was the Ecuadorian. He went from a Belgian team. He went to a German team, and then he got bought by PSG. I really wish we'd got him. I think he's absolutely fantastic. He's a player that could have really been good for us. Pancho.
Hmm.
So Ordonez will follow the same route if we don't intercept. He really will.
Interesting. Bit Rowan, you guys started out by asking how much Knight should be paid now. Is he a leader? It's questions, Rowan. Do you think he's a leader? Do you think Kanate is a leader? You know, because you want to look, if he's not, you want to look for a. So what I'm saying here, Ryan, is if you give Kanate a new deal, what you need to do is then go and get a centre back to play with him. So you want a centre back that's more of a leader and can orchestrate a back four to partner with Kanate. Yeah, that's where I'm going with it.
And that's the weird thing. We're going to be signing a guy that's younger than Kanate, with less experience in Liverpool than Kanate, to be the leader and Kanate to follow him. It's like, that doesn't really make any sense in my eyes. It's like Crystal Palace sold Mark Gahey. Well, the obvious person to take over from Mark Gahey is going to be Maxime Lacroix, or Chris Richards. They're going to obviously take over that role, and that's what you want to happen at your club. But Kanate can't be responsible for the back four because he's a fucking mess. You can't trust him in an away game right now. So it's like, that doesn't make any sense.
Before I get that,
had a good season, by the way.
Before I get to that, big up Don. I will give it up on VVD. No, I'm not giving up. I love VVD. I'm just thinking about he's 34 now, Don, and he's got another year left, and he's still after this season. So, 36 by the time his contract ends.
Much football as well, man.
Yeah, so got to think of the future a bit, Don. That's all. A centre backs for next season should be Ordonez, Virgil, Kanate, Leone, and Lacuba if we don't let Kanate go leave. I'm all right with that. Again, I'm all right with Kanate staying, as I keep stating.
Yeah, I'm all right with him staying, but I'm not all right with him being the replacement for Virgil.
But Ordonez and Lacuba coming in with him, I'm all right with that, man. I'm good with that. Honestly. And I know Leone obviously played only the one game and done his ACL. It's so unfortunate. But I think straight away in that one game, everyone got to see how good he actually is. So, yeah, he's going to be an amazing centre back. We have to prepare, man. We have to prepare. And if Liverpool got to spend money on centre backs, they got to go and do it. They might be looking at other centre backs as well. Liverpool, is it Nathan Collins?
Yeah.
Liverpool really like Nathan Collins as well. So, yeah, there's other centre backs out there. It wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool went back in for the Chelsea guy next season either. So look out for that. There's some good defenders out there. So yeah, you think he's a leader? That's fine, Rowan. Again, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to disagree with you, man. I just don't think he is. That's all. But again, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong or right or anything. No, Liverpool ain't going to buy anyone in January. We know that for a fact. I wouldn't be shocked if Liverpool are looking at Nico Slotterbeck. But I know he's had injuries. I'm looking at his injury. I'm looking at the games he played. He actually played 37 games last season, which ain't too bad. He's already played 21 this season. If I feel like his injuries are away from him now, then he played, and he played 39 the year before that. So he's almost played 40 games every season. If they feel he can, I think Liverpool going to be looking for leader-like centre-backs. And I think it's going. I think that's why they were looking at Mark Gay in the first place, because he's a leader of a centre back. Maybe not to the level that people want him to be, but he's that kind of centre back that they're looking at. So maybe they're looking at Slotterbeck and Bastoni because of them reasons as well. The Bastoni one's very interesting. I just can't see Bastoni staying at Inter Milan continuously because unfortunately for teams in Italy, they're running out of money, and players are leaving Italy now. Before that, they never used to. Italians used to just staying in Italy, but they are leaving now. And there's an Italian midfielder I particularly want in my team. He plays at Newcastle, so and apparently Liverpool are looking at him as well. And I like Tonali, man. I know there's some people that don't like Tonali, but I think Tonali's an absolute baller, man. And if he came to Liverpool, he'd be a high level player for us, no doubt about that.
I like Sven Botman. I think he's brilliant. But
Yeah, Sven Botman's good.
There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players that I like that are injury prone, unfortunately.
Yeah,
like
this
Van de Ven, brilliant player, injury prone. Like there's quite a few. Van Hecker's definitely one that I keep an eye on as well.
This is what I'm saying. Liverpool like Van Hecker from Brighton. They like Nathan Collins as well.
He's only got a year left on his contract, by the way.
Yeah. So we're all talking about these other defenders, Van Hecker and Nathan Collins, and defenders like that might be the centre backs that they go for. They might be the centre backs they go for because they probably feel like if they go buy 2 or 3 this summer, if you look at Collins and Van Hecker, they're probably going to be good value. For the amount of centre backs they have to go and get. So that's an interesting one. And look, for the midfielder, I actually believe the midfielder at Liverpool go by, in my opinion, I actually think Liverpool are looking at Walton and Tonali, and they're the two. It's going to be one of them. I really do. I want to piss Newcastle off one more time. It'd be hilarious.
I think Walton goes to City as well for about 200 grand or so, mate.
Well, there's rumours right now that Elliot might go to Man City this month.
Oh, okay. Is it Elliot?
Elliot Anderson, yeah. Yeah, Elliot Anderson to City could happen this month at the moment. If it's not this month, it'll be in the summer.
Yeah, just give them the title.
But yeah, I think Liverpool were looking at Walton or Tonali, so it's going to be interesting next season. But let's talk about the rest of the season. Big A9 in the chat, man.
City has spent over 500 million, by the way,
since last January to this January.
Yeah, about 500 million, maybe even more now. And
it's going very much under the radar.
Yeah, and don't come at us with Liverpool spending money like City have done. Nuts money,
and it's what they pay in wages as well.
Yeah, and if we'd have beaten some of the shit teams that we'd drawn to, we could be ahead of them.
So Mark Gay has signed his contract with City till June 2031 with a salary of £300,000 a week, and that pretty much, if you go with you sign on fees, contract, and all that. Apparently, it's around £110 million deal for Mark Gay.
That's what they did with Haaland. Haaland contract in the end was like 150 million.
Yeah, it's just
Haaland's was about 250 million in the end. What am I saying?
It's not in this day and age. It's not transfer fees that's the problem, guys. It's really not. It's contracts. Contracts are the thing. No one is matching Man City for Mark Gay's contract. Not a single team. Not a single team. Once everyone heard that that's what he was offered, everyone probably pulled out. Went, "No, you're good."
Even Bayern walked away from that, and they can offer good money buying.
Yeah,
because they really wanted Mark Guehi. Like they really wanted him. They were talking to him every day.
Yeah,
but yeah, they pulled away when City flexed.
Yeah.
And they flexed for Semenyo as well. Semenyo's on like 250, isn't he?
I think so. I mean, we put players on good contracts as well.
Like Semenyo was on like 60 or 70 at Bournemouth, and he's gone to like 250. I think it's crazy.
I'll have a look. So Mamouche.
No wonder they're driving their cars up there, like waiting outside. Like, come on.
So they bought Mamouche last January.
He's on like 300, wasn't he?
He is on 295 grand a week.
Friggin' hell.
With apparently he's on 295 grand a week with a £73,000 bonus, which takes it to £368,000 per week, which is £19.1 million per year. That's what Mamouche is on at Man City, and they don't even want to play him.
Yeah, they don't.
So Mamouche is a squad player. He's on 300 grand a week at Manchester City. It's money that people can't.
He could end up in Turkey on loan, by the way.
People can't.
He can end up in Turkey on loan. There's Turkish clubs that are looking at Mamouche on loan. Like in January because he's not getting into the team.
It's on £15.3 million a year without bonuses.
And you wonder why we never went for Mamouche. There you go.
No one can compete with City when it comes to wages. Remember, City have got owners that City's owners are, you can't really audit it, their owners. Yeah. That's why when you look at Forbes' top 100 richest people in the world, you don't have people from Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and all that on it because they're not ordering in their income. So, these guys are mega, 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 unbelievably rich. That money you can never think of, and they could just afford to do this. Do you reckon Liverpool could afford to give Mamouche £15 million a year for last January? Like, not a chance. Not a chance. And Liverpool put their players on good wages, by the way. According to reports, Ekitike's on close
some of
to
the highest
200.
wages I've ever seen.
Ekitike's on close to 200. Wirtz is on close to 200. Do you reckon Wirtz would be on 200 at Man City if he went there? Be on 300 easy.
Yeah, 300 easy.
If Mamouche and Gay are on 300, what the fuck would them two be on? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Ekitike and Mamouche, guys, think about it like this. Ekitike and Mamouche came from the same club 6 months apart.
And they were on about 50, 60 grand a week.
We gave one 180 to 200, and the other one is on close to 300 grand.
Mental.
And who would you have out the two right now? So I'd rather have Ekitike than Mamouche, but yeah, Liverpool give good wage. I'm not going to dismiss Liverpool's wages, but I just don't. I don't think Liverpool could compete with giving Mark Gay 300 grand a week. It's just
Johnny's right. Like in the chat, paying Chiesa $7 million for sitting on the bench.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's stupid.
No.
We shouldn't be doing it. Shouldn't be doing it. And you got people like Kanate on wanting a contract over 200 grand a week, and he plays every week, but Chiesa's on 150 grand a week, and he barely played in 2 seasons. So from a Kanate point of view, you can argue the point that he's probably making a fair point, saying, look, these guys are on monster wages. They don't play. I play every fucking week, I
know he knows what Curtis Jones feels.
Yeah, so I can understand all these players, man. Wages are fucked up. Liverpool used to have a really good wage system where the top guys got the top money, and then it worked down quite well, yeah? Now I'm seeing Gakpo on 200 grand a week, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is Cody on 200 grand a week? What are we doing here? Why is he on that money?
Curtis hasn't took his knees out.
It's just... It
is mad. It's mad.
Wages are getting madness, guys, and players can ask for whatever they want, and they're seeming to get it right now.
And what Mamardashvili's on?
I know, man.
Because he doesn't play football for us, really. That's a weird one. Like, why would we pay him so much as well?
I'd have him in goal right now, but that's just me.
Yeah. No, at the end of the day, they can kick the ball further.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ali can't get the ball out of his own half right now.
I don't even know what's happened to Ali this season.
He still pulled off some good saves. I mean, that save against Kanate from Kanate was good.
Yeah. That's I mean, Ali's always.
What do you do there though as a goalkeeper? Like your own defender's taking a shot at you.
I don't know what the bloody Kanate was doing. So Mamardashvili's on 85 grand a week.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought it'd be on more.
Which for your backup goalkeeper is good, really, isn't it?
It's good. Yeah. Especially when Queven was on like 10.
Well, let's talk about our highest earner at our football club, Mohamed Salah. He's surely on a flight back to the country right now. He'll probably. I don't know if he'll be in the squad for the Marseille game. You'd have thought he probably will be. What does Arne do with Mohamed Salah? We know, obviously, before AFCON, the big blow up. Mohamed Salah did his interview. The world went mad. Slot dropped him. What happens here, K-Matt? Because we haven't got any right-sided players.
We don't play with any right-sided players either. So where does Mo fit?
We got zero balance in our team right now from left to right. Does Slot the Slot have to play him? Does Slot
No.
go, you know what?
No.
I'm going to have to play him because I've got no right-hand side. Is Slot worried because, you know, obviously we're unbeaten in 12 games now, which is the worst unbeaten run of all time. Does Slot go, like, we're unbeaten in 12 games, defensively we're better. I can't play Frimpong and Salah together on the right-hand side because it makes us too defensively weak there, although we still can see goals from that side of the pitch every week.
We do look pretty good when they play together on that side as well.
But from an attacking point of view, they look gravy when they play together. So, KO, what do you think he does? Because this is a big one. He's our guy. He's the guy at Liverpool. He's Liverpool's Liverpool's best player. You could argue he's Liverpool's greatest ever Premier League player.
Yeah, he is.
He's Liverpool's top earner. What does Arne Slot at Liverpool do when he comes back into the Liverpool squad this week?
The thing is, I've turned off my chat because I don't want to see any more of that slander.
What slander? What happened?
This slander.
All right, big up. Let me read it first. Big up, Real McCoy. Rubbish Jones is an EFL team squad player level. You guys rate him as if he's Yaya Toure. No, Real McCoy, you're probably getting a bit mixed up in what we're saying about.
Yaya Toure.
We don't. We're comparing
type of player.
Real McCoy. We're comparing him to what we have, not what other teams have and what his ability is. We're comparing him to what we have already in our side.
Yeah.
And that's why I said him and Szoboszlai have been our best midfielders this season. And right now, I'd have him over someone like Alexis McAllister. I'm not rating him against Premier League legends, Premier League. I'm rating what we got, what is available to Liverpool right now.
Yeah.
So big up to you, my man. Go on,
all right. So Mo Salah, he's probably our best Champions League player, straight off. I mean, he scored more goals, got more assists than anyone else in the team in the Champions League. He's a guy that you can rely on for a big game, especially away at Marseille. We could definitely do with someone down the right-hand side causing some havoc, because if it's not Frimpong, then it definitely needs to be him. I think he'll probably be on the bench, mate, because you can use that as an excuse as, well, he's just come back, you know, bringing him in slowly, which makes a lot of sense. The only issue I've got is Mo does tend to come back from AFCON groggy. Like, it takes a while for Mo to get back into the swing of things after AFCON. But the difference was he was really good in AFCON, didn't he? Didn't he get like 5 or 6 GA in like 5 games?
Playing with a terrible team.
And he's playing with a terrible team. I mean, I'm not being funny. Like, Mamouche was terrible in that tournament as well. Like, and he's supposed to be the best player. Like, with him, they have some really bad players, and they play so defensive that, like, what is Mo supposed to do? But we look shit right now going forward if it's not for Ekitike and Isaac. No, sorry, Ekitike and Wirtz. So we could definitely do with more threat. But it's going to be Cody, innit? You know it's going to be Cody. And Mo's probably going to have to sit on the bench for a game or two, I think. And then maybe when the boos continue, he then has to make a decision and move Wirtz over to the left and move Cody out and then put Salah in. But I would love to see Frimpong and Salah down the right-hand side. Salah's had no one overlapping him all season. Frimpong will do that all day long, which means that it'll take the runner away, which means that Salah can then cut inside. And would you rather Salah was cutting inside doing stuff or Cody? I know who I'd want. And the creativity hasn't been there from many players apart from Wirtz and the odd here and there from Frimpong, really. So we could do with some Salah assists. Like someone getting the ball put on a plate for them. So for me, Salah comes in and hopefully he drives us into the next round of the Champions League. Because if we beat Marseille, I think we'll beat Karabag at home, if I'm honest.
If we beat Marseille, it puts us on 15 points. We probably only need a draw, but
I think it puts us into the round where we don't have to play again. Into the top eight, in it.
Yeah. Bills will say what games has Salah turned up to this? What big games has Salah turned up to this season? What big games has anyone turned up to this season?
Yeah, we haven't really had anyone turn up for any big games.
Look, Salah's been poor this season. I'm going to disagree. Like he has been poor. He's been below average this season. There's no doubt about that.
He's been below Salah's.
But Salah's normal. But McAllister's been dog shit. Kanata's been dog shit. Virgil in a few games this season ain't been at his best either. Cody Gakpo plays every week as a left winger, and everyone don't want him to play football anymore. So here's the thing. Yeah, Salah's been poor this season. Yeah, right. He has. I'm not going to see him pretend he's been great or anything. But has Salah really been that much worse than Cody Gakpo?
No.
And Cody plays every game.
Every game.
So I just
also you watch the game. Everything's directed to Cody.
Everything goes towards Cody.
Everything's going down the left-hand side.
Our attack is built around Cody right now.
Yeah.
The Anfield crowd on the weekend, for the first time in a long time, was shouting attack, attack, attack. Right?
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Attack, right?
I've heard them do it before, but I've never heard them shout attack, attack, attack.
They haven't done it for a long time.
That's what Manchester United was saying to bloody Amarin.
Yeah. I think you need Salah in this team right now because Salah will attack. Salah will attack and he'll have a go. And does he give the ball away? Yeah, of course he does. But so does Cody Gakpo. But I would find it amazing if Salah's sitting bench still in the next few games when we're not attacking. You got the Anfield crowd shouting attack, attack, attack. It's still boring to watch and Mo's on the bench. I'd find that crazy. I'd find that absolutely nuts. It wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. The thing is, Sam said this on Friday's show as well that we were on, and he's correct as well. We've been on this unbeaten run, and as soon as Salah plays, you're going to lose a game of football. And then everyone will go, right, that's why, because he don't come back and defend. It's written in the stars. I know it is. But I'm just looking at the way we play right now and the way we attack as a team. Like, is Salah really going to be that much damage if he plays? Like, what are we going to be a bit more attack? Are we going to be too attack-minded?
Everyone talks about like, oh well, it's because Mo Salah's playing because he doesn't track back. That's why we're conceding goals down the right. We conceded goals down the right consistently when Salah's been in AFCON. Consistently, like
it's just
like they have still gone down the right every single time when Mo's not been there. It's nothing to do with Mo. The thing with Mo, which I'll appreciate is I'd appreciate someone to come in and fucking have a go and be showing, and he's like, look, I'm here. Mo's always there. He's always there, available for a pass, for a shot. Like, he will always show up in games. Whether he plays well or not is irrelevant this season right now because they've all been shite. But Mo's there. And Wirtz is in a bit of form, Frimpong's in form, and Ekitike's in form. When Mo was there before, none of them were in any form at all. So I think it's a win-win situation to play him. I just do. I think it's a win-win situation because there's a few players that are in form, and Mo's played really well in AFCON. So it's like he's coming back. He's coming back to a team that some of the players are in form. Yeah, I know we're still shit. We still play shit football. I get it. But Wirtz is scoring goals and Ekitike scoring goals and Frimpong scoring goals or assisting. So I'd rather have that and bring Mo in than all of them being dog shit and not doing anything and Cody scoring the odd goal, and
The,
then Mo coming back.
yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
The thing with Mo, which I don't think Slot wants at the moment, is that Mo is just attack minded. He's just over attack minded, right?
Yeah.
He's not thinking of working back. He just wants to score goals and assist goals, right? I don't think the manager wants that right now. I've said it for weeks now, and I think a lot of people. I can't believe I was watching Redmen TV and the Anfield Rep on the weekend, and I couldn't believe they've turned. They've turned on Slot. Like the Burnley game, yeah, they've turned. The Burnley game is the icebreaker, right? And they've turned. They're now saying, because before they weren't saying this,
if they've turned, then there might be something in that.
So basically, what they're all saying now, the way we're playing is obviously instruction from the manager, right?
I don't know we've been saying that.
We've been saying this for absolute weeks, yeah, but everyone keeps saying it's the players, yeah. They're now saying, because it's obviously instruction from the manager the way we play. He doesn't want to attack quickly. Did you see that bit when we was on the counter attack and Szoboszlai slowed it down and passed it sideways? And,
Don't went like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, went like this to all the players as well. Like,
yeah, and Slot was like that, and we were 1-0 up in that game because Slot wants total control. He doesn't want to win games 3 or 4-0. You know, he says he does, but it's bollocks. He wants to win games 1 or 2-0 and then control the whole game. Don't give any chances away. Don't give anything easy away to the opposition. The game is won. Just control the game. Doesn't want to play full throttle football like that.
You can't do it when you don't have any defensive midfielders and Canate is shit.
It's just right. So,
and you don't play anyone on the right hand side.
So we haven't heard from Jamie Carragher pretty much since Mo Salah went to AFCON, did we?
Well, to AFCON,
right? So, guess who's spoken today?
Of course.
So Jamie Carragher has spoken today. I've got the article here. I'm going to read it to you guys.
God.
Jamie Carragher on Liverpool's form. The first paragraph, the first couple of paragraphs are very worrying, right? The concerning thing is, over this run, is Liverpool are playing with the handbrake on. I don't think that was the case on the weekend, right? That old Anfield was saying attack, attack, attack. Against Burnley, I think Liverpool played really well, and sometimes you have to accept that you don't get the result that you really deserve, which Liverpool did. Did he watch the same game as all of us?
Well, mate.
Did Carragher watch the actual game? Because if he watched the actual game or he was at the game, Anfield was saying attack, 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 and booed the team off at full time. What the fuck is he chatting about? I don't think this game is in isolation reflects the last couple of months. I think the dilemma for every manager in every team, in every league, is balance between attack and defence. There you go. I knew this would happen because Salah's back. He hasn't spoke at all since Salah was at AFCON. The balance was not right at the start of the season. It was too much in the attacking sense, and Liverpool leaving themselves open at the back. Arne sort of stopped that, and he has stopped the defeats. Oh my God, he's picking up draws.
No, what he's done is he's just made draws.
The balance has almost gone too far the other way, where the energy and pace isn't there. It doesn't. He's done that to stop the end games to make the team stronger defensively. We're still shit defensively, Jamie. I don't know what games you're watching. That's a conundrum for everybody, getting the balance right between attack and defence. And he hasn't got the attack right this season. He hasn't got that right this season. Maybe Mohamed Salah will change it when he comes back. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
What? He's literally saying that Mo can help the attack.
Oh my God! He slagged Mo. Hang on. Let me share the screen with you guys so you can see this. I'm not making this shit up, yeah. Jamie Carragher, man. This guy. Guy.
Have they got an interview lined up with Mo then? And they want to make sure they get it?
You can't make this shit up, man. There it is on the screen. Let me just... And then I'll scroll down, look. Oh my God. He said, so before AFCON, he said Salah was the issue. Do you remember this?
Again.
Salah was the issue. The conundrum is everyone getting a balance right between attack and defence, and he hasn't got that right this season. He slagged him off. Maybe Salah will change it when he comes back. So what do you want, Carragher? Because before Salah went to AFCON, you said he leaves his right back exposed. He's terrible at defending. He's terrible at defending set pieces, and that's why he should be dropped right now. Now, you basically, what's happened is Carragher's watched Liverpool without Mo Salah, right, since he's been at AFCON, and how shit we've been. And he's realised, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. This guy, man.
It's called backtracking.
This is backtracking at the biggest. This guy is an absolute idiot.
You fraud.
Absolute idiot. And I can guarantee you when Salah comes back in the team, it's like,
back three if we get Alonso. I do. Next level.
Yeah.
I absolutely do.
Oh, he does.
I'll tell you what, though, mate. I'd love that, though, mate. That the Paul Joyce comments talking about Liverpool might have to do another flex. Like, we might have a really high spend again, and we back Alonso.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. I agree.
He wasn't back at Real Madrid. He didn't get the midfielders he wanted.
No.
He wanted Zubimendi, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the manager. Time's running out for him, man. Time is running out for Arne Slot. There's still a lot of people that are Arne Slot defenders, which, again, if you are, you are. Cool. Let me know why you're an Arne Slot defender. Because right now, every game we play is exactly the same. This is the worst undefeated run I've ever seen in football. We've only scored 2 goals against promoted teams at Anfield this season. We have played Leeds, we have played Southampton, we have played Burnley. We have only scored 2 goals in them 3 games against promoted teams at Anfield this season. By the way, we haven't won any of them either. Where this is instruction the way he plays now.
You know what's funny? We actually helped Wolves get form. I know they didn't. I know we beat them.
Yeah,
but
we let them play them. Yeah, we let them play and get form. So this is instruction now. Way we play is instruction. If people haven't worked out, it's not instruction yet. I don't know what to tell you because we play the same week. We play the same way every week. Does anyone actually believe that the way Cody Gakpo plays isn't under instruction? Because if it wasn't under instruction, then surely it'd be dropped, yeah? So Bozzolai stopping a counter-attack by slowing it down, if that wasn't under instruction, why wasn't he immediately substituted? KO's just like, yep. This is all under instruction. The way we play is under instruction. The way individual plays are under instruction. At the beginning of the season, did Kirkes want to play inside left back? Did he want to invert? Did you want to play? Does Kirkes like playing like that? Under instruction. Kirkes has been better the last few weeks because Slot has actually let him play like the left back we actually bought from Bournemouth.
He's looked brilliant, by the way.
So
he's looked really good.
It shows how good the player is once you let him play the way we bought him for, right?
Yeah.
But everything else is under instruction. Like, we don't play with a right-sided player, guys. Szoboszlai is meant to play in right wing right now in a 4-2-3-1, yeah?
He's not in right wing position.
Szoboszlai just plays in the number 10 midfield position, and we have one right-sided player. Again, if Slot didn't want him to do that, he'd change it up. Again, it's instruction. Everything
it's so lopsided. It's so weird, isn't it? Have you seen it? Like, I was in Donny Sam's chat, and I'm watching the game, and I'm like, have we got 5 players on the left-hand side on the wing? Like, at one stage, we had 5 players consistently on the left-hand side, and it's all really lopsided. It's like if anything goes over the right-hand side, we're screwed.
We got nothing there. Nothing there. Look,
I don't get it.
big up Lakers, who sent me a video earlier today, an article earlier, I think yesterday. Big up Lakers if he's in the chat. And I found that article and read that article as well. So apparently, according to some reports from Alonso's camp, is that Xabi Alonso is not willing to take another job now till the summer.
Yeah.
He wants to take some time off and take a job again in the summer. Do you think if that's true, K-Mac, is that the reason why Slot's going to see out the season because of that?
Yeah. Yeah. And we won't get an interim. Look,
they don't like doing interims anyway.
Same mistake twice. Like, he wants to be prepared for the next role. Like, he came into that Real Madrid job way too soon. Like, he didn't get a pre-season. He didn't get any of his transfers. Like, if we line it up right, then we could have him in place in June, and he's ready for the window. Like, we'll have all the players. Like, if we've already had conversations with Cesc Fabregas and Nagelsmann, we are going to have conversations with Xabi Alonso because he was Edward's first choice, and he said he wanted to do another season at Bayer Leverkusen, and that's fair enough. Like, they just done the Invincibles. Like, he wanted to give it another go. Like, he wanted to see if he could do something in the Champions League. And he didn't. But it is what it is. But, yeah, we get the Alonso one sorted properly. Like, we all wanted Alonso.
Well, Mark Wedge was bad.
You can all sit there now and do revisionary and go, oh, because it didn't work out with Real Madrid, we didn't want him. Everybody wanted Alonso. Everybody wanted him. We were all like, this is amazing. Well, let's get Alonso. It didn't happen. Okay. At least he's not going to Real Madrid from Liverpool. Because that's what we were all worried about. If we did get him, his final destination would have been Real Madrid. Now it'll be Liverpool. And his final destination might be Bayern Munich. I'm only joking.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I think Alonso.
We've got two players that played really well for him as well, by the way.
Yeah. But yeah, Josh, hi, Jane. What I was trying to say was, can you see Slot going in the summer? Because with the way they're backing him, can you see him being next season? But I hope Alonso will be instead. I don't think Slot will be the manager next season, though. I honestly think the club are just going to give him until the end of the season now.
And they're not backing him. They're not backing him now.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to give him until the end of the season. From their point of view, and I said this on Drifty's channel yesterday, from an FSG Marco Edwards point of view, they're probably looking at it thinking, get a manager in now. Is there going to be much change or difference to the team? Probably not. You know, we can't win the league. We probably can't finish any higher than fourth. Champions League, he's done pretty well with Champions League so far, beating some big teams. So just keep it like that. FA Cup's not a problem. Like, they don't care whether we win that or not, to be fair. So they're probably looking at that scenario, you know, and probably thinking, is there any point changing it up right now? If they've talked to Alonso and he's gone, look, I'll come in, but
they've already spoken to Alonso, mate. They've already spoken to him.
Give me the summer. Time. Yeah, give me the summer. Give me the summer. I'll come in the summer. Now, as a lot of people have said, obviously,
he didn't want Penalty, by the way. We need to be clear on that.
And if he did come in on the summer, obviously it'd be after a World Cup, which is a little bit more difficult. You've got to remember, those Slot came in after the Euros as well.
Yeah.
And that worked out okay. So I don't know. If it's me right now and I was in charge, I would just go and get Alonso right now. Like, what do you want? You know, what wage do you want? What contract do you want? You know, just take the job, man. That'd be me. Look, if Liverpool lose to Marseille on Wednesday, that might be it.
That might be it.
If Liverpool lose to Marseille on Wednesday, Liverpool probably will have to play a playoff game to get through to the knockout stages. In fact, we will, because we can only finish on 15 points, which means we probably won't finish in the top 8. So Marseille beat us, or we draw that game. Yeah, I think that could be it. A loss, especially if we get absolutely smoked by De Zerbi and his team. Yeah, that might be the end.
They just scored 6 in their last game.
Yeah, they score goals for fun at the moment. They're really good at the moment. It's going to be a very hard game in Marseille on Wednesday.
So.
Yeah, yeah, that could be the one. That could be the one. The upset in the fan base.
By the way, I thought it'd be Barnsley.
Yeah, because you got the win.
I thought we'd lose that. I thought we'd lose against Arsenal and we'd lose against Barnsley, and I thought that would be him. But managed to pull that 0-0 off against Arsenal. Crazy.
Yeah.
So did Nottingham Forest, though. That's how shit they've been. That's how shit they've been, mate.
We haven't beaten Leeds this season.
Arsenal have been shit this season. That's what annoys me the most, mate. Man City have lost loads of games. Aston Villa can't get it together. The league has been there for the taking if Liverpool had just been fucking half decent. Just half decent. Not even brilliant, just half decent. Just beat the teams that are shit. Beat Leeds, beat Sunderland, beat fucking Nottingham Forest, beat Manchester United like everybody does. Get the draws that you had in your hands against Crystal Palace and Chelsea. You had draws. You literally had draws. You had points. You didn't deserve them, but you had them. And you threw them away as well.
Exactly. This is what shocks me actually more than anything right now is that when you watch, I watched the Man United, the Manchester derby, yeah. Straight away, Michael Carrick had them playing in a completely different way to Amorim. They were pressing. I was told that certain players in that team can't press for Man United. They were pressing. Straight away, I saw a philosophy. In one game with Michael Carrick at Man United, I saw a philosophy. The way they're going to play for probably the rest of the season now.
I'm worried about Manchester United, by the way.
Yeah, I saw players pressing that I've never seen press before.
They
put a shift in, and straight away I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So they're saying they're probably going to play under Carrick.
I don't want to hear it in the chat, but I can see us losing it at Old Trafford. I can see us losing at Old Trafford. If they play like that against us, we don't stand a hope in hell.
I'll ask everyone in the chat right now: has Liverpool under Arne Slot played as well as Man United did yesterday any time this season?
No.
In the
league,
had
2 goals disallowed. They were
battered the shit out of them.
Red hot.
Have Liverpool under Arne Slot in the league this season played anywhere near as good as Man United under Carrick on Sunday? No. Isn't that depressing, guys? Isn't that depressing?
Yeah.
It's just they should have won that game 4 or 5-0. It was
Man City didn't have any answers.
They had little triangles.
Man City.
I saw patterns of play all over the pitch. They just went out there, man. I saw play. I saw Casemiro, who's got no legs, by the way, pressing the life out of players. It's just like, do you know what it shows you? Good coaches get players playing, man. And Michael Carrick, by the way, is a good coach. He did a good job at Middlesbrough.
I thought he was pretty good at Middlesbrough, mate, if I'm completely honest.
He's a good coach. The fact that everyone in the chat thinks Carrick in one game has played better than Liverpool's Arne Slot this whole season is a travesty. It's a travesty. It's a travesty. It's just crazy to me. And which I keep telling everyone, yes, these players are playing badly. I don't hate any Liverpool player right now. I hate the coach. Again, it just shows you get a coach out of your team, you get another coach in who tries to play a different style. We saw it under Brendan Rodgers and Klopp. Brendan Rodgers was our coach. He had these players that weren't good enough. Yeah. Rodgers was going down a route of trying to get these players to play tick-a-tacker football and shit like that. And we were crap. Jurgen Klopp comes in for one game against Spurs and everyone's running and pressing. Lallana had to be stretchered off after 70 minutes because his lungs burst. Everyone was dead on their feet, right? But you saw a change in the philosophy of a football team in one game, which shows everything is instructions. Players play to instruction because if they don't play to instruction, they get dropped the next game or get let go or told they're not, they don't listen to the coach and they go be on the transfer list. So players play with fear these days because this football today is not about individuals. It's about shapes and systems, and you've got to fit that shape and system. And if you don't play to my instructions, you're out the team. So players play with fear. Everything Slotter's done this season is instruction. The way the players are playing are instruction. We play with the handbrake on is instruction. We need a change up, man. We need a change up. We need this massive change up right now. And
yeah,
I want to have a smile on my face watching Liverpool again. Do you know?
I really wish
that's what I want.
I really wished it had happened before the start of the year, mate. We haven't won a game this year, by the way.
Ain't we just drawn 4 in a row or something?
Yeah, we haven't won a game this year. By the way, we were dog shit last year when we started, by the way.
Yeah, like everyone forgets last January, February time is when this started.
We were shit.
What, haven't we only won like 5 games in the last 15 in the Premier League or something?
Yeah.
But it's not the manager, no. It's not the manager.
No. I think we've scored like 60. I think the whole of the season, I think we've scored like 60.
Wolves have more
goals and conceded 49.
Wolves have more points than Liverpool in 2026 already. Oh,
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That is an unbelievable fact that you pulled out there, Truden. Big up, mate. Big up.
Do you know the player at Wolves I do like is that? I tell you, there's a player at Wolves that I actually do like, and that's Mane.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Mane.
Yeah, he looks all right. I ain't gonna lie. Wolves might have bought a gem there that they don't realise. Oh my God.
He's from their youth team.
Yeah. Oh, is he from their youth team?
Yeah, he's like 2.5 million. We can get him for like 2.5 million if we want him.
Yeah, just buy him, man. Just buy him.
It is shameful, mate. But fair play to you, though. Fair play to you on that one. I do like a stat, but that status list has just made me feel sick.
Oh, dearie me. I just
hang on. Haven't West Ham got more points than us?
For fuck's sake. Yeah, West Ham won the weekend away to Tottenham,
more points than us.
Oh my. But apparently it's got nothing to do with the manager, yeah. The way we play is so boring.
West Ham have got more.
The way we play is so boring, man. I just want to, I just want to enjoy my football again as a Liverpool fan. That's all I want. I'm not asking for much here. I'm not asking us to win every game, yeah. I just want us to enjoy football again.
I wouldn't mind us winning one game.
Exactly. Just give me some enjoyment in my game again. Give me some fun. I'm watching Liverpool right now, and it's so depressing. It's just I just want to have some fun watching Liverpool again. I'm not asking for the world here. Just some enjoyment. Just some enjoyment. Just watch the game, and you know what? If we drew to who did we play? Burnley. Say we drew to Burnley, we drew to Burnley, yeah. But say the game was we played really well. We just missed so many chances. Obviously, Szoboszlai missed the penalty. It's the Szoboszlai thing. That's not on the manager. But say we played extremely well. VAR fucked us over or something like that. We played some great football. I'd be a little bit happier. But Burnley outplayed us in the second half.
Why did what I don't understand?
Sat back against Burnley.
And I watched it back. It's like we conceded in the 65th minute. We then nearly scored an own goal,
and then we sat back.
And then he waited 15 minutes before he made any subs.
They made attacking subs before we did because Burnley felt like they could win it.
What was he singing on the pitch to go, everything's okay, lads. You're drawing at home. We've just nearly put an OG in, and you haven't done anything. We had one big chance after that, and that was the Ekitike offside goal, which was offside.
Yeah, they brought players on, attacking players on, because they thought they could win the game. Scott Parker was watching the game unfold in front of him, going, "When you know what, we can win this. Let's
I
make
know.
some attacking subs. And he did it before Slot. He put attacking subs on before Slot did.
And this is the guy that got his ass handed to him 9-0 by Jurgen the last time he was at Anfield. And he came to Anfield and tried to beat us. That is, I mean, that's just depressing.
It's just...
And they nearly did. And they nearly did.
We need a full... Yeah, I am Dave. I know, man. Dava, sorry. Big up Dava. You have to wait till next season for some joy in that case, Jamie. I am by the look of it.
Someone just wrote in the chat. Me and you look old now.
Yeah, this team's killing us, man.
We've aged since the parade.
Yeah, the teams are killing us. The game's killing us. Big up the chat. Big up everyone here. Thank you very much for joining us. Guys, the link pinned at the top of the live chat is from my Big Up channel. Match predictions are now available on my Big Up channel. If anyone fancies winning some real cash, go over there and do that. Also, there's a anyone who gets involved in that can win 25 grand at the end of this month. So yeah, go and check it out if you're not checked it out already. I'll be on my Big Up channel Wednesday night for the watch along. So link is in the live chat. Go and check it out, guys. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it. Big up everyone here. Don't forget here, leave a like, leave your comments under this video after it's finished. Let me know what you're thinking. Go and subscribe to K-Max channel as well.
I've just put the video I did last night. It's a pretty good rant if you want to go and check it out.
There you go, guys. Go and check it out, man. Go and hit the link and check out K-Max channel and subscribe over there as well. Big up to everyone. Much love to everyone being here tonight. I don't know who's live right now. Is anyone actually live at the moment? I can redirect. I don't know. I don't know. Coppish live.
Is there football on? There might be a game on, actually.
Yeah, it's a Monday night game on, I think. I think it's a Monday night game.
Everton as well. Everton beating Aston Villa. Like,
yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Nobody wants to win the league.
No.
Nobody wants to win. Oh, Brighton Bournemouth it is tonight.
Brighton Bournemouth.
Yeah. Both teams that have lost loads of games recently. Like.
Brighton Bournemouth. I like watching both teams play, but
yeah, we've got Bournemouth. Yeah. We've got Bournemouth away next game.
Have we? Oh, we have. Shit. Oh God.
Yeah. We need Bournemouth to win that game, so we don't give them a win.
Oh God, dearie me. We really. Right, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to redirect you over to Adam's channel. AKM is live right now on Adam's channel. He's live. Go and check him out. Go and say Jamie Raid over there. He's got a good channel over there. Does Liverpool content. Go and check Adam out. It's AKM is his channel name. Let me just yeah, it's a Liverpool chat 7 p.m. with AKM. AKM LFC is his channel name. Go and check him out. I'm going to leave now. Go and say Jamie Raid over there. Big up everyone. Much love.